What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and in this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you guys how to create this cool edit inside Filmora 12 and also Capcut editor. So first, let's see how to create this in Filmora. So here I already added my video clips and audio to the timeline. Now I need to add some markers to match the audio beat. So a lot of people asked me if there was any easy way to detect the beats, and beat detector doesn't work as they want. So here's how to do it. First, select your audio layer, then right-click on it, select the Smart Edit tool, then select beat detection. So now it automatically added a few markers, but it didn't match to our audio beat. So then right-click our audio layer again, select the Smart Edit tool, then select the beat options. So now we have new interface here. So you can change the beat model here. So I select beat 1. And here you can change the marker range between the beats. So the music I use has close range beats. So I change this to highlight every one beat, and click OK. So let's see is correct. Yeah, now it's perfectly matched to my music. So you can try these settings and find which gives the best result. So now I need to match these clips to the beat. So as I have normal speed clips, so I like to change them to slow motion. So I select my first clip and go to the speed ramping. Then I select customize, and I adjust the graph to something like this. Also make sure to use higher FPS videos, because low FPS videos look choppy when we add slow motion. Okay, then I adjust the clip length and do the same thing for my second clip. After adding slow motion, I like to add zoom out animation for these clips. So I select my first clip and go to the scale. Then I change the scale to something 210 and create a keyframe. Then I go to the clip end and change this to my previous scale, like this. Then I do the same thing for my other clips. Okay, now I added zoom out animation to all clips. So if you saw my completed edit, I used two different effects in that edit. The first one is this glow effect. The second one is this vertical shake effect. So first let's see how to create this glow effect. So go to the Effects tab. Select New Blue FX Stylize. Then I select this HiLau Vision Plus effect and add it to the timeline like this. This effect gives a nice halo look, so let's adjust some settings. First I change the brightness to something like -20. Halo value to 30. Now it gives a nice blurry glow look. Then I use this blend to create the animation. So first I change the blend to 60 and create a keyframe. Then I go to the end and change this to 0. Now it looks like this. Then I like to add more blur. So go to the video effect, select blur, then I select direction blur, and add it to the top layer. Then I change the direction to 90 degree. Then I increase the blur amount to 30, and create a keyframe. Then I go to the end, and change this to 0. Okay, then I need to add a flash effect, so go to the Effects tab and search glow. So I use this glow effect to create the flash effect. Then I go to the start in this effect and create a keyframe on opacity. Then go to the end and bring this to 0. Okay, now our first effect is complete. So I add a few copies to show you how it looks. Then I add a few more copies. Okay, here you can see had beat transition in this part on my music. So I use that transition to switch my second video effect. First I need to add transition, so go to the transition. And I select these Warp Zoom 6 and Warp Zoom 3 transitions. So first I add this Warp Zoom 3 transitions to here, then Warp Zoom 6 transition to here. And finally I add this Warp 4 transition to here. Then I change the duration to 20 milliseconds, and I apply it to all. After that I need to add flash and blur effect to this, so I take a copy of this previous glow and directional blur and paste it here. After that I adjust this blur layer a little bit like this. Then I add that blur layer to others. Then I need to add shake effect to create the vertical shake. So I go to the Effects tab and select Video Effects. Then I select Extreme Effect and add it to the timeline. Then I go to the Effects settings and change frequency to 50. Position X to 0. Y to something like 0.45, and position Z to 0. Then I adjust the effect layers like this. So now it looks like this. Okay, after that I add this vertical shake effect to my other clips. Okay, now our main part is done. Here's now it looks like. Okay, next we need to do color grading. So let's see how to do it. So first I need to add an adjustment layer. So I add it like this. Then I like to add a glow edges effect. So go to the Effects tab, select Boris FX, select plus light, then select plus glow edges, and I add it to my adjustment layer. Then I go to the effects settings and change the brightness to something 60. So you can add more brightness you like, but I keep it to 60. Then go to the color tab and select lat. And I use the Harry Potter preset. Then I change the strength value to something like 30. Then I like to add another filter. So I go to the Effects tab, select Filters and Lat. Then I select this thriller effect and add it to the adjustment layer. Then I go to the effect settings and change the opacity to something like 25. So now it looks like this. Okay, after that, let's see how to create this text animation. So you can easily add text using this speech-to-text feature Filmora. But if you can't use this feature, you can use this Vade online video editor. So you can simply create a free account, then upload your video to the Vade editor. Then select Subtitle. Select the auto subtitle. After that, choose the language, then click Create Subtitles. After creating subtitles, you can simply copy the line, then go back to Filmora, and add the default title to the timeline. Then paste the subtitle like this. It's so easy. Then I customize my text. Then I go to the animation. And I use this animation for in, with 0.5 seconds duration. And I use fade out animation for out. Here I use 0.2 seconds duration. Okay, here I added my other text layers. So now let's see how to add a glow effect to our text. So I take a copy of these text layers, and I paste them here like this. Then I select the first text layer, and press the I key on the keyboard to add a selection. Now we have only text. So then I export this part. After that, I add my exported video to the timeline. Then I need to change the blend mode in this layer, so go to the compositing. And I change the blend mode to lighten. After that, I match the scale to our original text. Okay, then we need to add glow. So go to the Effects tab. Select Boris FX, then select again this plus Glow Edges effect, and add it to my text layer. Okay, then go to the Effects settings, and change the brightness value you like. So here I change it to 250. After that, we need to remove these unwanted parts in this layer. So I do it like this. Then we need to create our glow animation, so I select here in the layer, and go to the compositing. And I create a keyframe on opacity, then I select here, and I bring down the opacity to something 30. After that, I adjust these keyframes a little bit. So that's how I created the glow text effect. So here I added the glow effect to my other text layers. And now our edit is complete. So here's the result. So guys, this is how to create a super cool edit using Filmora. So next I will show you how to create this same edit using the Capcut video editor. So I now use the Capcut PC version. Also you can use the mobile version. So here I already added my video clips and audio to the timeline. And also added some markers to match the audio beat. So you can easily add markers using this auto beat feature. You can use beat 1 or 2 to match the beats. Then I need to change this video to slow motion like before. So I go to the speed, select curves, then I select customize, and I adjust the graph to something like this. So in the Capcut, we can smooth our slow motion video. So here I select optical flow, which helps to increase the smoothness of our video. After that, I adjust this clip like this. Then I need to do the same thing for others. After adding speed ramps, I need to add zoom out animation. So I select my first clip and go to the start, then go to the scale. And I change the scale to something 210. And create a keyframe. Then I go to the clip end and change this to my previous scale. Like this. So in the CapCut we can adjust the speed graph between these keyframes. So I right-click on this video and select Show Keyframe Animation. Then click on the scale and click this to open the keyframe graph. Then I select my last keyframe and click Auto Curve. Then you can see it adds a little curve to this graph. Also you can adjust the curve you like. So I change it back to Auto Curve. So this feature helps to adjust the animation speed. Then I do the same thing for my other clips. Okay, now I added zoom out animation to all clips. And here's what it looks like. Then we need to add effects. So first let's see how to create this glow effect. So go to the Effects tab, and I select this diamond zoom effect, and add it to the timeline like this. This effect gives a nice blurry glow look, so I add a few copies to show you how it looks. Then I like to add flash effects. For that I use this vibration flash effect, and add it to the timeline like this. Then I adjust the layer length and drag it here. Then I increase the speed to 100. Now it looks like this. Then I add a few more copies for my other clips. Okay, now our first effect is complete. Now you can see again we have beat transition in this part. So I like to add my second video effect to this part. So I select this clip and go to the animation. Then I select this swing bottom animation for my vertical shake effect. Then I add it to my all other clips like this. So then I like to add some transitions to this part. So I go to the Transitions tab. And I select this one. And add it to here. Then I select this transition. And add it here. After that I select this shake transition. And add it here. So then I like to add vertical blur for my other clips transitions. So I select this vertical blur transition, and add it like this. Then I like to add flash effect to these clips too, so I add them like this. So then we need to do the color grading part. So first I like to add a glow effect to this. So go to the effects, and I add this edge glow effect to the timeline. This effect gives a nice glow look to our videos. So then I go to the filter, and I add this Oppenheimer filter to this. Then I change the filter strength to something 60. Now it looks like this. Okay, finally we need to add glow text animation. So let's see how to do it. So go to the text, and you can use this auto caption feature. So I use the auto caption, but it didn't give the perfect result for me. So I use again this Vade editor, and I take a copy of the subtitles. Then I go back to Capcut. Then I add the default title to the timeline and paste it here. Then I customize the text like this. Then I go to the animation, and I use this animation for in, and I use fade out animation for out. Then I adjust the text layer like this. So now let's see how to add a glow effect to our text. So go to the text, and I enable the glow. Then I go to the start on the text layer, create a keyframe on intensity, and I change the intensity to 60. Then go to a few seconds forward, and I change the intensity to something 30 or 25. Okay, now it looks like this. So here I added the glow effect to my other text layers. And now our edit is complete. So here's the result. So guys, this is the complete tutorial about how to create a cool edit inside of Filmora and Capcut video editors. So if you like to learn more about Capcut tutorials like this, let me know in the comment section. And also if you need to learn more Filmora tutorials, you can check my Filmora tutorial playlist. I have done so many tutorials about Filmora, you can check that after this video. So guys, thanks for watching this tutorial. I hope you enjoy this. Also please leave a like this video and be sure to subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment about this video, and what tutorial you like next. So let's meet up the next video. Take care and peace.